Hey guys, Rafi here from the Endgame Investor. Today, I wanted to go through three articles from the mainstream media, and we'll play a game of fix the gelatinously stupid reasoning into something that makes sense. Two of them are about coal.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful coal.
And one of them is about vegetables.
Eat your vegetables.
Here are the articles. This first article is from our friends at Bloomberg. You know, that really charismatic politician who says things like he's kind of dead. Bloomberg. The title is Coal Piles at 24-year low at U.S. Utilities on demand surge. Coal is being destocked. The coal inventories in the United States are at 24-year lows. That's strange because the price of coal has gone through the roof. Wherever the coal price roof is, I'll tell you where the coal price roof is. The price of coal since 2008. Here we see, a slight increase here from what, $48 to 270, something like that. It's transitory, skyrocketing coal, and the lowest coal stock inventory in the United States since 1997. How is that possible? It's possible because of the backwardation in the coal market. The coal price for October delivery, 223. The coal price for any month below that, much, much, much lower, all the way down to 110, about half the price for delivery in 2023. So we have a huge incentive for those who have stockpiles of coal to sell them now for the premium instead of buy them now at the premium and wait for the future when they'll be cheaper on the futures tables. That would make them lose money. So they are forced to destock. And that's why coal stockpiles are at 24-year lows. So here's the article. Coal stockpiles at U.S. power plants plunged to the lowest in at least 24 years as electricity generators burn the fuel faster than miners can dig it out of the ground. Inventories fell to 84.3 million tons in August, according to government data released Tuesday. That's the lowest in records going back to 1997, when Bill Clinton was beginning his second term as U.S. president. As the global economy recovers from the pandemic, demand for electricity and the fuels used to produce it is surging around the world. Let us fix this article. The problematic sentence is this one. As the global economy recovers from the pandemic, demand for electricity and the fuels used to produce it is surging around the world. Okay, but is the demand for fuel for coal really that much more than it was 2 years ago? I mean, there's about the same number of people on the planet doing basically the same things. What has changed to make the price surge 462% in a year?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Think, McFly. Think.
So how can we fix this paragraph, being that logic is not to be found here? As the global economy recovers from the suspension of human economic activity and the roughly $6 trillion,
$100 billion.
that the Federal Reserve has printed filter through the monetary system, price of coal has rocketed nearly 500%. And this thing, and go over here. Oh, there you go. That's nice. There. We fixed it. Now it's a good article. Next.
Next.
Chicken necks?
The next article that needs some fixing is also about coal out of China. So let's go through it and point out the problematic parts here. China plans to cap key coal price to ease an energy crisis. Let's think back to when the last energy crisis was solved by price controls. All right, it was never.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think.
China plans to limit the price miners sell thermal coal for as it seeks to ease a power crunch that's prompted electricity rationing and even caused a blackout in a major city last month. So if coal producers aren't producing enough coal, let's limit what they can charge for coal, which should incentivize them to produce even more coal.
That does not make sense.
The Chinese Communist Party is aware of this reasoning and has said that reasoning doesn't really apply anymore, because in the last paragraph, they say, here, coal is a tightly state-controlled industry in China. Setting a cap on prices is unlikely to harm output, as Beijing has ordered miners to maximize supplies, which they will do no matter the cost. Let's fix this article.
I can fix it.
Here we go. Coal is a tightly state-controlled industry in China with an iron hand meted out by the Chinese Communist Party, which has threatened miners with torture and death if they don't realize their quotas. In other words, the coal supply will rise under threat of capital punishment. Who needs free market prices anyway? With assistance by Mao Zedong, Deng Xiaoping, and Xi Jinping, and Joseph Stalin. One more article here. It's about Chinese vegetable prices, and this is a very easy fix. Let's go to the article, shall we? Vegetables pricier than pork worry Chinese consumers as costs swell. The average wholesale price of vegetables in the capital has jumped 39.8% since last month, with some leafy vegetables rose more than 50%, the city government said on Tuesday. High vegetable prices, and here's what we have to correct here. High vegetable prices are unlikely to push up overall consumer price inflation, but they come as soaring fuel costs look set to be gradually passed on to consumers. Let's start. High vegetable prices are unlikely to push up overall consumer price inflation as long as the Chinese stop buying vegetables. At this point, you usually hear YouTubers say something about subscribing. Let me know if that's just annoying or it actually makes you subscribe. Put it in the comments below. And if you want to support me, you can sign up for a 2-week free trial of the Endgame Investor of my Precious Metals newsletter on Seeking Alpha, or you can sign up to my Patreon page and you'll get exclusive content about my research on a libertarian commentary on the Torah, the Pentateuch, the 5 books of Moses. It's fun stuff as I go through that week by week. And there are other links in the bottom that you can try out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.